Hey, welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. If this is your first time coming across me, you probably searched something about the Wella Color Charm T18 toner, so let's talk about it. There is a lot of conflicting information out there about this toner. For a long time, it was kind of the go-to recommendation. Everyone would always just say, yeah, get some T18, it'll fix you right up. Not necessarily, but let's talk about why, as well as why I have opted to use it here. Before we dive into that, I will just give some context for what you're seeing. I do have 3 boxes of toner. Now, typically I think 2 would be enough, but I have a lot of hair, so I would rather have too much than not enough. And I like to fully saturate my hair. The ratio of toner to developer is 1 part toner to 2 parts developer. So what you're going to see here is just me mixing all of that up. Wella does recommend that you use a 20 volume developer. That said, most toners only require a 10 because you're really just depositing, and the 20 offers a little bit of lift. I believe that is why they recommend it. They're almost treating it essentially as a high lift color. I do not feel like my hair is in the greatest condition it's ever been in right now, given that I bleach it pretty regularly. So I wanted to go a little bit easier on my hair. So while I did have some 20 volume, I also had 10. And I basically am ratioing it so that I'm getting a little bit of both. This basically comes out to being 15 volume developer. I'm wearing gloves. I just don't see any reason to expose my skin to irritation. And I also don't want purple under my nails. Now, spoiler, I will get purple under my nails. That said, let's prevent it as much as possible. Now, up until recently, I was not using T18. The reason for that being that T18 is designed pretty much only for if your hair has already reached the color of the inside of a banana peel. So very light yellow, essentially white, a level 9 or 10. I did not think I was at the point where it was worth my time to use the Wella T18. Because if you try to use a toner for lighter hair than you currently have, it's really not going to do anything. So I used a few different toners, and at some point I decided to try the Wella T18 50-50 with the Wella T14. This worked well when I had quite a bit of orange and yellow in my hair. However, now that I have more yellow in my hair than orange, my concern is that the blue in the T14 would push me too close to green. It all does come down to the color wheel. When applying, make sure that your hair is damp and that you have detangled. It will look completely purple once fully applied, and here you can see fully applied, it does look purple. This is a violet-based toner, so it is going to look purple. However, it will rinse out and look really nice. If you leave it in for too long, you might have a purple hue, but I personally don't mind. It'll wash out pretty quick. Anyway, this is what my hair looks like unstyled, but freshly washed after the toner was applied. Because my hair was very yellow, the violet did a great job of canceling that out and giving me this pretty almost silver hue. Here in a moment, you will see my hair styled after I believe it was 2 washes. This is definitely a color that I will keep in my rotation. I do like to switch it up, but I really liked the result of this. If my hair was more orange than yellow or was not at the correct level, I would not use T18. For what I need, it works very well. Leave a comment letting me know what you think, and please subscribe if you are interested in more. Thanks for watching.